What's up, Yankee Jeff again coming at you with some more t-shirt therapy tonight. I just happened to ironically look down and I'm wearing a Superman shirt, and that's the title of my talk tonight, which is very coincidental. Did not plan that, but a little bit of some very, very serendipitous coincidence. I like that. Thanks for tuning in tonight, Yankee Jeff, but it's not your fault, my recovery channel. Going to have a simple conversation tonight. Before I do that, let's go ahead and subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed yet? It's real simple. It's easy. Boom. Click subscribe. Now what happens is that this content gets pushed to the top by YouTube. Right now it's down here. Not very good. You have to go up here so more people see it, more people see it, more people get help. That being said, beep bop boo, I'm me, you're you, let's go. Let's talk about something that needs to be brought up every now and then. That is, people often come to me and they'll say, Jeff, you got it so together. You got this whole recovery thing figured out, this whole codependent enabling thing all figured out. You're a professional at it. Nope, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Jeff, you're some sort of a Superman. Nope, not hardly. What I do have is a support group that I love, some amazing people that use as a crutch because I'm weak. I'm not meaning literally. What I'm saying is that if you're not using the tools around you, the people around you, the wisdom around you in those rooms by using your steps and readings and the traditions and et cetera, if you're not using all these things, you end up falling into a funk. I have to every day brush off my tool bag and do the things that I'm supposed to be doing. I have to meditate. I have to pray. I have to read my steps. I have to read my readings. I have to talk to my sponsor. I have to talk to my sponsee. These are all things that you have to keep on doing because, well, let me tell you a little story. I'll tell you a story about growing up in South Florida. When I grew up in South Florida, down in Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood area, of course, there were alligators all over the place. A lot less when I was growing up because they were on the endangered species list, but now they're like flies everywhere. So there was a guy living down there. I think he was my middle school coach, track coach or something. I forget his name, Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis had a pet alligator. He used to walk around with this pet alligator on a leash. He had it since it was a pup. Or is that what you call them, pups? I don't bring it out. Since he was a little handbag, and then it'd be grown to a big handbag. And he used to feed it. He used to take it on walks. He had a Miami Dolphins shirt he used to put on him and stuff like that. Heck of a little novelty. He walked around with this alligator, a living alligator. But he had to think for like 15, 16 years. Well, when I came home and leave one time from the Navy, I heard that Mr. Davis had been attacked by his alligator. The alligator bit him in the hand, almost took his hand off. And everyone was stunned. And I said to myself, why are you stunned? It's an alligator. You can't change what it is. If you turn your back on something you think because it's something different than what it actually is, it will hurt you. If you turn your back on your recovery, if you turn your back on your steps, if you turn your back on the tools you're supposed to be doing, then you will fall into the funk. You will get bit by your alligator. So I have to constantly, fake it till you make it. You ever heard that before? I fake it till I make it. So I may look like I have it all together. I may look like I have it under wraps. I think I have it all under control. I'm faking it till I make it. Some days I do. Some days I'm in a good step. Sometimes I'm in a good space. Sometimes I'm in a good state of mind. But if I'm not, I ask for help. And if I'm not, I try and find avenues to try and help me get back on pace, back on the path I need to be on. And again, those steps are all around you. Those tools are all around you. If you look for help and you can't find it, you ain't looking hard enough because it's everywhere. So that being said, I ain't Superman, that's for sure. But if you fake it till you make it, you'll figure out that eventually it gets to be a pattern. It gets to be habitual. It gets to be a way of life. So just a quick video tonight to let you know that if you look around you and you feel like somehow you're not getting it, like they all are getting it, you go to your meetings, everyone seems like they all got it under control. I got news for you. Not everyone there has it under control. I would hazard a guess most people there are faking it till they make it. Because again, you don't ever actually graduate from this recovery thing. You don't ever actually go ahead and say, oh, I worked up 12 steps. I can graduate now. I get a certificate. I moved ahead of the class. Nope, doesn't work that way. And again, for the ones in the back, for you in the back, this is a lifelong path you're on, okay? Lifelong. It's called recovery, not recovered. Okay, so you'll be doing this. You'll be talking to me for the rest of your life. How does that make you feel, huh? Wow, just kidding. But find help. Find help and stick with it. Because again, this is never going to go away. No matter if they ever get recovered or not. If they ever seek recovery, if they enter recovery, addiction is always going to be there. Okay, whether it's active addiction or if they're in recovery. There are always going to be addicts, right? Right. That being said, keep coming back because it works if you work it. This whole thing that we're doing right now, it will work. It does work if you put the effort in. You just can't expect to tune in once a week and listen to some idiot with a hair hat on and somehow get better. That's good. This is a fantastic start, but also get to a meeting. Get to a meeting, get a sponsor. And again, if you're not a step-based person, if you're not somebody that does well with steps, go to a favor meeting. Go to a favor meeting. Faces and Voices of Recovery. It's not step-based. It's more recovery coach-based and things of that nature. So any club in a bag, right? We've talked about this before. Any club that gets you to the green. I don't care if you're laying 75 yards and you pull out a pitching wedge or you pull out your driver. If it gets you to the pin, who cares? Whatever it takes, okay? So keep coming back. Works if you work it. Say a prayer for the prayerless, the people that no one ever prays for, because they need prayers too. Everyone in this world needs prayers. Anyone in this world that doesn't have anyone praying for them, that's a horrible thing. So lower your head tonight, say a prayer for the people that no one's praying for, because they need it too. If I haven't mentioned this before, time to bring it up again. Who does this whole thing have to begin with? Who? It has to begin with you, right? You got to make the first step. You guys have a good evening. I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. And we'll move on to the next one. I got some more stuff coming up. I got sponsorships coming up. I've got amazing merchandise coming up. You never know. I might got some stuff working, but we'll be back at it soon. Have a good evening, guys. God bless you, and we'll talk to you soon.